G'day everyone, welcome back to NS2HD. I'm Hugh and...
This is Steve. Sorry.
That is Steve. Steve, it's the afternoon. You're a bit tired.
Very tired.
Very tired. He's been working hard all day and I've sat him down on the sofa because back in, I think, episode 664, I said, if you've got any questions for the Torn Banner team, write them up and I will ask them of Steve. So I have your questions here and I'm going to ask them to the man himself right now. Number one, Steve, are there any plans to introduce mounted combat to Chivalry or perhaps a sequel?
No, well, I mean, we would love to do a sequel at some point, but it's not something we're working on right now. And horses will not be coming to the existing version of Chivalry. That's all I can say for now.
Horses seem like they'd be a pretty hard thing to integrate into gameplay.
Yeah, it's not just a one-day kind of feature. There's a
Yeah.
fair amount of work there for sure.
Modelling the horses, thinking about how they're going to... I mean, what happens if you run into a horde of players? Do all those players move, or do you just stop? It sounds really messy. What games inspired you to make Chivalry?
Me personally, I pretty much mostly enjoy, I should say, at least competitive multiplayer games. So there have been quite a few games that have inspired me, and the whole team has a whole different variety of inspirations, but to be honest with you, it's mostly movies for me. Movies like Gladiator, King Arthur, Braveheart, Troy, 300. I wanted that experience in the hands of a gamer, that epic medieval or pre-medieval sword fighting.
Gotcha. Okay. And when Chivalry was coming along, there were a lot of AAA first-person shooters being released around the same time, actual traditional shooters. Did it scare you and the team to be going into the marketplace up against these more traditional first-person shooters with a somewhat experimental melee first-person game?
We were pretty much scared the whole time we were working on Chivalry, from day one to day to today. So, I mean, not particularly. You know, we were worried about going out in a fall release, yes. Mm-hmm. We were worried about that. We were told that fall is the worst time for indies. It ended up working out for us and for you guys too. Yeah. But, I wouldn't say we were worried about the shooters too much. We knew we had something that was a little bit different from that, and we just wanted to convince people to come try it out.
Sweet. Right now, and this is something I discovered when I was playing Chivalry last week, trying to get my skills up for the special event happening this Sunday. It's a little bit difficult to recover javelins after you've thrown them. And the javelin class just feels so awesome, but I throw the javelin, I want to go pick it up, and it disappears or I can't see it. Is there anything planned to address that? Or
that specific issue? Yes, we're supposed to be. We have a bug tracker with a bunch of issues that we're trying to get to. And I think that's one of the things that we're both doing is still working on our games long after release. So that's a specific issue that we want to get to. We're aware of it. We're working towards it.
Just like with NS2, there's those bugs that we know have been in the game forever, and we're sorry, but we'll get to them. And it's the natural order of things that not all of them are fixed yet. Did you consider any engines other than Unreal 3 for making Chivalry?
We did. Back at that time, we were on the Source mod. The first thing we thought, hey, we already got half this thing done, let's just do it on Source. And then we looked at other engines too, but at the end of the day, the Unreal Engine was the best option for us. We knew we needed to start from scratch in the end to come up with the step in quality that we wanted to make. So it was a pretty easy decision for us once we looked at all the options.
Steve, thanks for answering all my questions.
I appreciate it.